This is a book about the old classic show Little Monsters by Tony Garth. This one is of Telltale Tallulah, a girl who never stops telling tales. Tallulah was always telling tales. She thought it was a good way of getting out of trouble. "Did you spill sugar all over the kitchen floor?" asked her mum. "Yes," said Tallulah, "and Dad's ironed a big hole in your best blouse." Tallulah's mum quickly forgot about the sugar and ran off to look at her blouse. Tallulah's dad was in big trouble. One day Tallulah was playing with her pet frog. "How many times must I tell you?" said her mum. "No frogs in the house." "Okay," said Tallulah, "but you should see what Tommy's got in the bath." Tallulah's mum forgot all about the frog and went to see. Tommy was in big trouble. At school, Tallulah knew that Calvin copied Nancy's homework. She knew that Constance chewed bubblegum in class, and that her little brother Tommy had his favourite frog in his pocket. She also knew how useful this information could be. Tallulah wasn't very good at school. She couldn't do maths, she couldn't spell cucumber, and she had no idea where the Andes Mountains were. But she was very good at painting. In fact, she'd just finished her best picture ever. Fiona had helped a bit, but the picture was really all Tallulah's own work. It was prize-giving day at school. As usual, everyone except for Tallulah was looking forward to receiving a ribbon for good work, good marks, or good behaviour. Before the prize-giving began, the head teacher had some questions for Tallulah's class. "Have you been copying your homework, Calvin?" the head teacher asked. "Tell me the truth now." Calvin said nothing. But Tallulah put up her hand. "He copied it from Nancy," she said. Calvin was in big trouble. He wouldn't get his ribbon for being good at football. Secondly, the head teacher said, "There are bubblegum wrappers all over the classroom floor. Has one of you been chewing gum?" No one answered, but Tallulah put up her hand. "It was Constance," she said. Constance was in big trouble. She wouldn't get her ribbon for being the best at counting. "And who does this belong to?" he asked the head teacher, holding up Tommy's frog. It must have escaped from his pocket. "It's Tommy's," said Tallulah. Tommy was in trouble again. He wouldn't get his ribbon for being brilliant at science. "And last but not least," the head teacher said, "who did this?" It was Tallulah's painting. Tallulah started to feel hot and bothered. She'd shown the painting to all her friends and they'd all said how good it was. So why was the head teacher holding it up in front of everyone? "Come on," said the head teacher. "Who painted this picture?" "It was Fiona," piped up Tallulah. "Did you paint this, Fiona?" asked the head teacher. "Well, I," stuttered Fiona. But before she could explain, the bell rang. It was time for the prize giving to begin. Fiona was made to stand in front of the whole school and hold up the famous painting so everyone could see it. Fiona's in big trouble now, thought Tallulah. But she was wrong. "This wins the prize for the best painting in the whole school," announced the head teacher. And she presented Fiona with a ribbon, a certificate, and a big box of chocolates. Brilliant. "I hope you've learned your lesson, Tallulah," said Fiona later as she shared her chocolates with her friends. "Oh, I have," Tallulah replied. "And by the way, it was Tommy who ate all the strawberry creams." Yeah, here we go again. Did you like this book?